Christine. How you doing? Long time no speak about book. If you're not yet aware, I've been writing a book this year. I did Januarymo in January, I did Februarymo in February. I did not do Marcharymo. There was this 2.5 week period where the words had just stopped flowing out of me because I had hit this point in my book. I'd hit this midpoint. I was having a mid-book crisis. Like a midlife crisis, except for books. I had gotten to this point in my story that I was so excited to get to, and I knew what I wanted to do from there. But all of a sudden, I didn't know how I wanted to set that part up. And it had me questioning everything I had plotted out. I was just in this stage where I was like, I don't want to move forward without it clicking how I want to move forward. You know, you want that revelation.
You want a revolution, I want a revelation.
It was a hard time. But I passed that midlife book crisis hump, and I am so happy about it. When I was stuck, like, I would try to push and just write, and I did that a couple times, but now I kind of just have that in a separate document because I had to rewrite it all once I knew how I wanted these few key setup scenes to go. And I'm still not super flowing yet. I'm still setting this up, and it's taking some careful thought as I write. And usually I just word vomit, but I can't word vomit when I need to be careful. I've been writing a little slower. I broke 100,000 words, which was just cray. Ways to get through this mid-book crisis. So I know this must happen to a lot of people. Like, you get to a certain point and you're just like, I don't know how to move forward with this part in my story. And the best advice that I could give here is another piece of advice that I've gotten from my screenwriting teacher, and I ended up using, and it worked, is to look at stories that are similar to yours and see how they structure things, and then work out how you have to structure your story to make it work. It helps, it always helps. As I was doing that, suddenly some things clicked, and I was like, oh wait, okay, I want to do this, and then this, and then this can happen, and then all of a sudden it started flowing again. I know another strategy of getting through that is just to write through it, and if you need to write crap, you know, write the crap and wait till it clicks, but that just wasn't working for me because it wasn't clicking. I just kept getting stuck because I knew I was doing something wrong. I knew somewhere I had gone wrong with something. I mean, it's hard to tell you. It's hard to describe this for you because no spoilers, no spoilers. Our world today is just such a spoiler culture. And as a person who like doesn't even like to watch movie trailers unless it's a book to movie adaptation and I have to watch it to review it, it hurts my soul. I like things to be surprises. What else has been happening? I don't have a real title yet. I don't want to tell you my main character's name because too soon, guys, too soon. I'm trying to think of something I can tell you. I was gonna ask you guys for questions and like pick and choose ones that I can answer, but I didn't want to ask on Twitter because I feel like I'll get too many, so I'm gonna ask now. So when I make my next video, I'll try to assess certain questions that I can answer if you have any. So feel free to leave them in the comments if you do, and I'll write them down if I can answer them and try to answer them in my next installment of book writing with Christine. So I've been getting in the habit of like searching out new music to write to every week because my brain works weirdly when I'm writing. It likes one song on repeat. One song that fits the emotional mood of the scene on repeat forever. That's how I write best. And when I exhaust this song, I need a new song. And so I'm constantly looking for new ones. If I'm really into a scene and the song does start to change, I won't realize it. I'll just, you know, keep going. But if I'm trying to get into the scene and I'm still just, you know, kind of at the surface, I need that repeating song just so my brain stays on a loop. But what's been happening is I've been adding these to my writing playlist, and when I want to relax and I'm on the computer and I'm just like responding to comments or I'm working on an end screen or something, I'll put on music and I'll put on one of these new songs I found because I really like them. And then that song will become a song that instead of writing to, I'm doing something else in life to, and it won't be like my concentration song anymore. Oh, I must keep writing music separate. That's all, folks, for today. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm at @XTeenMay. I'll see you next time. All my links are in the description below. Bye! In other news, It's been 6 days since I washed my hair. It's unacceptable. Tonight,